Beard Wizard family? Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media. Links to all of which you're going to find in that video description below, including ways to support this channel, like clicking that red subscribe button. Join the Beard Wizard family and help us get to 7,500 as soon as possible. We are making great headway toward that goal. Excuse me. I don't know what that little inhale was, but we're making great headway, and so thank you all of you who have subscribed and liked and commented and shared. I really appreciate it. So it's Monday. We take a look at bands from Asia on Monday, and today we're going to take a look at Addicted to Red. I think we've only reviewed one of their songs in the past, added them a few months back. So we're going to take a look at their latest, Gladius, which I think is a month or so old. Let me double check that I'm looking at this right. No, it's several months old. This came out in December. So we're going to take a look at Gladius from Addicted to Red. Pause the necessary, talk about the music. Again, this is a live review show. So you're going to see all the mistakes, wobbles, and everything, but that's just the way I like it. That's the format I enjoy. So hopefully you do as well. I did try to find the English lyrics to this, and my computer's making weird. It should not be doing that. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I could not find English. Well, I found a site that said it had English lyrics, could not get the site to load. So I'm not sure what the English lyrics to this song are, but we're going to take a look anyway and talk about its music, the vocals, and all of that, even though we don't know exactly what the song is about. So here we go. This is Addicted to Red. If you're in the live stream, say hi, and if you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Here we go. Cheers. Welcome.
心の根を研ぎ澄ませば湧き上がる野望を見つめいく絵に広がる世界整く太鼓の夜明け深き愛を内に奏で手にした強さ叫べば
I like the and I think I mentioned this the first time around. I like the sort of tone or pitch of her vocals. Her voice is a little lower than most of the Japanese female singers that we have on the show, and it's a little bit more mellow, and I like that. I like the tone that she's got, and then when she carries some of those notes, she's got a great tone through the whole bit, which is really nice. I don't know how much of a band. I think the last time it was just her and the guitarist too that we reviewed. So I don't know a ton about this band. Still kind of getting into them. Yeah, like Ed said he liked her voice too, and yeah, there's a quality to it that's unique among the Japanese front women that we typically review on the show. So it's a nice sound. I like that a lot. The set's cool, and the music videos very simple, but I think it works really well, at least with the feel of the song. Again, I don't know what the song's about, so I don't know if the set has anything to do with it or not. Also, the costuming is really interesting, although if they actually cut up a motorcycle jacket for that, I'm going to feel a little bit I don't know how I feel about that, but very iconic, 50s, maybe even earlier motorcycle jacket look. And it looks like they just cut part of it off with the belt to create a sash, which hopefully it was an like a cheap one or one that was already in the going to the trash, but very cool costuming as well with this. Kind of interesting style.
夢夜に紛れた不安月影渦巻く気配皆も揺らす風優しく安らぎを求め舞い散る桜のごとく切なの儚き想い繰り返して夢の彼方貫く使命願いは強く刻まれ待ち受ける試練その魂燃えている狂い咲くしらべ解き放つ狂気朽ち果てる
I like the. I'm not sure if they've got. Again, we can't see the whole band, so I'm not sure exactly what's backing her up. But it's almost. It reminds me of a little bit of like what we hear out of Unlucky Morpheus, where you've almost got this sound or feel of like this orchestral backing behind the band, which is really cool. I like the sound of that. And then just seeing the guitarist, like I said, we don't have, like Ed said, very symphonic with the music, and I like that a lot. I've always been a huge fan of symphonic music, and I was in symphonic band in high school and all of that. I've always loved classical music and symphonic music. It's very cool.
燃えている狂い咲くしらべ解き放つ狂気朽ち果てるまで戦えることが出した剣の舞声がき燃え上がる絶望の口で挑み続ける嘆きの夜は
Serious beat.
沈みゆく孤独な空光出す一筋の希望
How do you got that? Before he jumps to that, almost operatic with her vocals there. It gives like an opera theater feel. The way she brought that to a close, which was very interesting. Again, something a little different than you would normally hear it, sort of a rock song. And then we're gonna get the guitar solo here. That's good. very cool song. I like the sound. I love her vocals, and the band as a whole sounds great. But again, I think I've only ever seen those two in any of the videos so far. I haven't watched all their stuff, so I'm not sure what kind of band they have behind them, and maybe it is just like a symphony or orchestral composition that's the rest of it. It's just her and the guitarist. I don't know. But very cool piece from Addicted to Red called Gladius. The link in the video description below. Be sure to go to her channel, their channel, and subscribe. And be sure to subscribe here. Get us to 7,500 as soon as possible. I will see you guys all again soon. I should be on tonight with some Dark and Darker. We're picking that back up, Outbreak and I. So I will see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love.